Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about Manchester United losing to Grimsby Town on penalties. This is absolutely embarrassing for Manchester United, a first division team losing to a fourth division team, and it's not even about the loss, it's about the manner of the loss as well. Absolutely embarrassing. Just to start on the game, Manchester United were absolutely awful that first half. Clearly, they did not respect the opposition. They did not prepare well enough for them because the way they started that first half was horrible. Grimsby were the better team. They played better football. They were more aggressive, intense. They were winning their duels. They were the better footballing side. I expect Grimsby to want it more. I expect them to make it a dirty game. I expect them to be aggressive. But they were the side that looked better at football. They outplayed Manchester United by a country mile, and United were running for their lives. They could have conceded 3 to 4 goals that first half. Absolutely embarrassing. And Andre Onana is a horrible goalkeeper. I don't know how he's played for Champions League clubs like Inter Milan and Ajax and succeeded for them, because the Andre Onana that I'm watching at Manchester United, he's been horrible. Every game he makes at least 2 to 3 mistakes. You look at both of those goals, they were on him. You look at the penalty shootout. He could have saved 6 or 7 of them. He dived the right way. His hand was in the way. How are you not saving these shots? I have no idea what has happened to this goalkeeper since he's joined Manchester United, but he needs to leave that club. Up next, we have to talk about Ruben Amorim. He has been coaching horribly for Manchester United, and let's not only talk about this season. Last season, finishing 15th with that squad was unacceptable. Okay, the Manchester United fans were like, let's give him a full summer transfer window, a full pre-season, and they're seeing the same things again. Against Arsenal, I will admit, Manchester United looked positive. But even with that positivity, they didn't create clear-cut chances. They didn't score any goals. And they still lost. And then against Fulham, they were outplayed by a Fulham side that was in the bottom half of the table last season. Completely outplayed. And today, they got outplayed by a 4th-tier division side. This manager is horrible. His system doesn't work. He bypasses the midfield every single time. And against top 6 sides, that might work because they play high lines. They want to play on the front foot, and that one ball over the top could save you. But against the rest of these footballing sides, that does not work because they sit deeper. And if you bypass that midfield, you're going to get killed every single match. That's a fact. His system is so flawed, I do not know how it worked at Sporting. The only logical explanation I can think of, they had better quality midfielders and Sporting were just a much better quality footballing side compared to the rest of the teams in the league. Because this system is horrible. There's no patterns of play. The spacing and the distance around the plays is not right. He profiles plays incorrectly. Playing Amad Diallo at right wing back, this kid was one of the most promising young talents in the Premier League, and this man has forced a right winger, an attacking player, to play in a position of right wing back, and Amad Diallo looked absolutely horrible today. Not one player has progressed under Ruben Amorim. They have all become worse. Even Cunha couldn't get the ball today. Even Cunha, who was a threat for 2 games, had no moments in that game that I can remember. I cannot believe how bad this player develops players. I mean, I can't believe how bad this manager develops players. My bad. But y'all get the point. This is not good enough from Amorim, and his system is the wrong system. This Manchester United, with the personnel they have, you play 4 at the back. You play a 4-2-3-1. As your attackers, Mbumo, Cunha, Sesko and Ahmad. You're holding midfielders, Menu, and you have to buy somebody. Play your 2 centre-backs of De Ligt, Euro, right back, I don't know who you play, but left back, play Dorgu. But the 2 positions that Manchester United have really needed have been centre mid / CDM and goalkeeper, and they have addressed none of these issues, and 2 of these issues are significantly costing them. But let's not let Amorim off the hook. For Amorim's so-called system to work, does he need a world-class player in every single position? He is a bad coach. Look at Glasner at Crystal Palace. He plays 5 at the back. They're a way better coach than Manchester United. They're a much more cohesive side than Manchester United. But when it comes to Amorim, they need to spend money here. They need to spend money there. I completely understand. You need to spend money on a new goalkeeper because goalkeepers are very important. And Onana, he's going to cost you goals. But this manager's coaching strategy, his system, his philosophy, it does not work at this level. And then the final thing I want to talk about, that his lack of tactical flexibility. I looked at his post-game interview. The interviewer asked, would you like to change your system? He said, it's not about the system. And then the guy asked, okay, so what's going wrong then? And then he said, it's not about the system, it's about the intensity. It's not about the intensity. I've seen Manchester United play with intensity, aggression. Y'all lose every single time. It's the system. The system does not allow the players to succeed. Who plays 5 at the back against Grimsby Town? Are you out of your mind? And the worst thing about it, he played very good players and players who would start in the starting lineup today. And off the bench, he brought all of his best players. There is no excuses for this manager. What is next for Manchester United? I feel angry for you guys. I'm a Liverpool fan and I feel angry looking at this manager and looking at this goalkeeper. Pure incompetence. And if I owned Manchester United, obviously I would sabotage them because I'm a Liverpool fan, but sack this manager. Don't leave it till too late. And then you have to, fix the previous mistakes. You have to completely change the philosophy. The earlier you do it, the better. But I know Manchester United's board is incompetent, so they're going to keep him. Buy a new goalkeeper, anybody, Damn, you can buy the guy from the corner shop to play in goal, to be honest. I mean, there's no point. Andre Onana, is so useless in goal. You may as well just play anybody. Get somebody from your under 15s, under 18s, under 17s to play there because they're probably better. And next up for Manchester United, it's Burnley. And look, on paper, that should be an easy game. That should be a winnable game. But based on this performance, based on the mentality of the manager and the players, that game looks extremely difficult. And if they draw or lose this game, Manchester United are in serious trouble. In serious trouble. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think is going to happen next to Manchester United? Comment your thoughts, opinions, feelings. Feel free to share them. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.